Hello students, Namaste. Today I start exercise 3.5 example 1 third number of chapter 3 pair of linear equations in two variables of standard 10 English medium part 10. Okay, third number. And I have in part 9 I have explained cross multiplication method. So in this example you have to say that whether this equation has unique solution, no solution or infinite solution, whatever. But if unique solution then you have to see, solve by which method? Cross multiplication method. So for that first I take ratio of A1 upon A2, ratio of A1 A2, ratio of B1 B2, and I take this term on this side. Okay, so that it becomes standard equation that I have said that this is the first condition of cross multiplication method. You must have to write given equation in standard form. So in next step you have to put your constant term on this side, so it will become negative. Here A1 upon A2 is 3 upon 6, B1 upon B2 is minus 5 upon minus 10. Then I see 3 to the 6, 1 upon 2. Here minus 5 upon minus 10, so 5 to the 10, 1 upon 2. Minus minus plus. So both has same value. Now I check third ratio, C1 upon C2. It is minus 20 upon minus 40. So 20 to the 40. So I get 1 upon 2 ratio. So see here, A1 upon A2, 1 upon 2. B1 upon B2, 1 upon 2. C1 upon 2, all has same ratio. Therefore we write that A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2. And in part 1 I have discussed about this, all ratios are equal. Then second case, that means what happened? Both lines are coincide lines, with that both lines are coincident lines, one line, and solution is infinite. So I determine that solutions of this system is infinite. An infinite solution, therefore they say they don't apply cross multiplication method. Infinite solution. Stop this example. If unique solution, then you have to apply method, otherwise not. Okay. So now next is fourth one of example 1. X minus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0. 3x minus 3y minus 15 is equal to 0. So good it is. No, they have given us both equation in standard form. So no need to put or no need to write any changes of this equation. They are in standard form. Now I first find ratio A1 upon A2, 1. If there is no coefficient, then here is 1, 1 upon 3. What is the value of B1 upon B2? See, minus 3 upon minus 3, minus minus plus, 3 1 ja 3, so 1. And 1 upon 3 and 1 both are not equal. No thing about C1 upon C2. Because first two ratios are not equal, so from that which case we obtain? First case. In part 1 I have explained both ratios not equal, therefore unique solution obtained. Unique solution exists. And therefore we apply now cross multiplication method. So we have predict that both, if you draw the graph, then both line intersect at one and only one. In all method you get unique solution. But here we have to solve, this made us solve this by cross multiplication method. So after this you have to write solving equation 1 and 2 By which method? Cross multiplication method. So what is that cross multiplication? X upon y upon 1. Put equal sign. Here this B1 B2 C1 C2. Downward arrow and minus upward. So here in y upon, you put your hand third column minus 7 minus 15 1 3. Okay, product of these two minus product of these two. 1 upon, put your hand here 1 3 first column second minus, don't put any variable. No need to put any variable, only coefficient. And therefore x upon c minus minus plus, this is minus sign c. Wherever minus sign you put it dark so that you can see very well. No mistake occur. Okay. So minus minus plus 15 is 45 minus product of these two again minus minus plus. Okay, and 7 3 are 21 is equal to y upon minus 21 minus product is minus, so put bracket, put in bracket, so minus 15 1 15, 15 1 15 plus minus minus, put in bracket, which is equal to 1 upon minus 3 plus minus 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 product of these two minus 9. So put this way, okay, and no, don't do directly. 5 minus 1 4 24 positive value 24. Y upon minus 21 plus 15 and 1 upon minus 3 plus 9, and therefore you get x upon 24 is equal to y upon minus 6 is equal to 1 upon 9 minus 3 is 6. Clear? Simply by negative sign will be there because the majority of negative number is larger than positive number. So put negative sign. And therefore you compare these three ratio has same value, that will you compare first with last, only you put this number here. 24 1 24 and no need to put 6 here. Only x equal to, therefore x equal to, only you put this number here 24 by 6. 6 4 24, so value of x is 4 and value of y you put minus 6 here because minus 6 1 minus 6. So y equal to minus 6 upon 6. 6 1 6, where y is equal to minus 1. And here x equal to 4. Clear? So this is the answer. Solution of this equation is x equal to 4, y equal to minus 1. You check here, if you put here 4 minus 3 into minus 1. So minus minus plus, so 4 plus 3 7, 7 minus 7 0. Satisfy the equation. Here 3 6 ja 3 4 3 4 ja 12. 12 minus 3 into minus 1, so minus minus plus. Okay, plus 3. So 12 plus 3 15, 15 minus 15 0. So this solution x and y satisfy both the equations. So our answer is right. If you solve this equation by any method, you get this right. By graphical method, you will, so both line intersect at 4 minus 1. That is 4 minus x equal to 4, y equal minus 1. So in fourth quadrant, that point exists in fourth quadrant. Lines are intersect. In elimination method also 4 and minus 1. Substitution also same value you obtain. Okay. So this way I have explained you in detail. Whole chapter means in any method you can obtain this value. So So this way I have completed example 1 with 4 sub-examples. Now second example comes, example 2. In example 2, there are 2 sub-examples. First is for which values of A and B does the following pair of linear equations have an infinite number of solutions. The question is, the equations are given like this: A minus B times X plus A plus B times Y is equal to 3A plus B minus 2. These 2 equations are given and the question is find the value of A and B. Okay? Coefficient of second equation, coefficient of this Y variable in second equation and constant. In first equation you know the coefficient, but in second equation you have to find value of A and B, and they say that this pair of equation has infinite number of solutions. They have said us infinite. So what for that what happened here? Here A and B is small, so I write capital A1 upon A2 ratio. First ratio A1 is 2, capital A1. Capital A2 is A minus B is equal to B1 upon B2. Infinite solution. Therefore, all ratio must be same or not. Reason you have to write the given system has infinite number of solutions. Number of solutions. Clear? And therefore this case happened. And this case happened means what is the value of A1? What is the value of A2? What is the value of B1 3 and B2 is A plus B? Clear? Then 7 upon 3A plus B minus 2. Clear? We are not find X and Y. Here we have to find small value of A and B. Be careful. Okay? So no need to apply cross multiplication method. They say that given system has infinite solution. That means if you take ratio of all these coefficient and constant term, all ratios are equal. Substitute that value, and here you have to compare this equation with this second or first and second. Then we shall compare second with third. Okay, and we get 2 equations in terms of A and B. Okay. So comparing 1 and 2, so we get 2 upon A minus B is equal to 3 upon A plus B. Comparing first and second ratio. So 2 into A plus B is equal to 3 into A minus B. If you simplify this, then cross multiplication and put in bracket. Bracket must be required so that 2A plus 2B equal to 3A minus 3B. Now arrange the terms. 2A, or you take this term on this side. So I write here 3A minus 2A. And minus 3B is already there, and take 2B on that side. So take all the terms on that side, but I write here, simplifying that wise. So 3A minus 2A is A. Minus 3B minus 2B is minus 5B equal to 0. This is the equation number 1. There are, instead of X and Y here, A and B is the variable. Okay. Now you compare second with third. Simplify, cross multiplication. 3 multiplied by 3A plus B minus 2 is equal to 7 times A plus B. And therefore 3 3s are 9A plus 3B minus 6 is equal to 7A plus 7B. And therefore 9a minus 7a, 2a. I write directly. 3b minus 7b minus 4b. And minus 6 is already there. So what I have done, 7a comes here, 9a minus 7a, 2a. 3b minus 7b minus 4b, and minus is already here. I take all the terms on this side. And these all terms divide by 2, so makes its simplest form, a minus 2b minus 3 equal to 0. This is equation number 1. 2. 1 is here and 2 is here. Clear? Equation number 2. Now solving 1 and 2 by cross multiplication method. Okay, you may solve it by elimination also, because here they have not said which method you have to apply. Okay, so yes, it is better to apply no elimination method. So solving 1 and 2 by elimination. You may do cross also, but they have not asked that. Only they are in intention with what you have to find value of a and b by any method. So a minus 2b minus 3 I put here. In elimination method you put here minus 3 goes on this side. So plus 3, and here you have to write solving equation 1 and 2 by elimination. And now I change the sign. 0 minus 5 plus 2 minus 3b equal to minus 3. So if they don't ask, then you may apply any method. Okay, no need to apply cross multiplication. B equal to 1 I obtain. See, immediately I obtain B equal to 1. Now substituting this value in equation 1, that you have to write. Substituting B equal to 1 in equation 1, we get a minus 5b is equal to 0. Therefore, a equal to plus 5b. And what is the value of b? 1. So, a equal to 5. Clear? So, we have find the value of a is 5 and b is 1. And now you want to know what your second equation will be. A minus b times x, second equation they have right this one, and you have to find value of a and b. So let me know what are the coefficients of x, y and constant. So a is 5 and b is 1, so 5 minus 1, 4x, plus 5 plus 1, 6y is equal to 5 3 is 15 plus 1 minus 2, 16 minus 2, 14. Okay, so this is your second equation. They have said, and if you divide this by 2, then you get 2x plus 3y equal to 7. Reduce that. Okay, and this way I have obtained the solution. Suppose this value, yes, but x and y we have not find, so we can't put that value in first equation and second equation. But we have not find x and y. We have only find value of a and b. That means if you put here, then you find the coefficient of x, y, and xy, and constant term is also we can find. No, it is 4. So this way I have solved first one of example 2. Okay. Now second one of example 2. Second number, find which value of k if the following pair of linear equations have no solution. So equations are given like this, and they say that equations have no solution. Means they are parallel, means the graph if you draw parallel, no solution. Okay. So here also we have not to find solution of x and y. Only you have to find the value of k such that if you see, if you the ratio, then A1 upon A2 equal to B1 upon B2 is not equal to C1 upon C2. Then third case. So here we have to write that the system has no solution. That means A1 upon A2 is equal to first two ratio equal, but the third ratio is not equal. And you have to find the value of K. So substitute the value of A1 is 3, A2 is 2K minus 1. K you have to write like this. Some students write capital K. So K is small, so 2K minus 1. Okay. Then B1 upon B2, B1 is 1, B2 is K minus 1. And C1 not equal to C1 upon C2. So you find the value of K such that if you put here, then both ratio become equal and this ratio become not equal. That you have to find. So for that I take first and I compare first with second ratio. If you do cross multiplication, then 3 into K minus 1 is equal to 2 into 2K minus 1. Simplify this. 3K minus 3, 3 1 ja 3 is equal to 2, 2 ja 4K minus 2, 4K minus 2. And now I take this term on this side, so we get 4K minus 3K. Okay, is equal to minus 3 I kept on this side, but right here minus 3 plus 2. So K term I take here and constant term I take there, but constant term I write here. So minus 3 and plus 2. 4K minus 3K is equal to minus 3 plus 2. Right. And therefore 4K minus 3K is what? K. K is equal to minus 1. And if you substitute here K equal to minus 1, then you get two ratios are equal if you want to verify. Then if you here put minus 1, so minus 2, minus 1, minus 3. So 3 upon minus 3 is minus 1. So here you get or not? Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 2. It is different. So that means I have done some mistake. Let me see here. 2 2 ja 4K, 4K minus 2, 3K minus 3, right? 4K minus 3K is equal to minus 3 here, and minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1. So K is equal to minus 1, and if I put here minus 1, then minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3.
2K minus 1 into 1.
2K minus 1 into 1. Yes, 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 yes. Very good, Priyanka. Here is 1, so here I put 1. 2, sorry. So yes, yes, yes. Very good. 2K minus 1. Okay. Very good. Sorry. 3K minus 2K. Yes. 3K. Yes. 3K minus 2K is equal to minus 1 plus 3. So 3K minus 2K is 1K is equal to 2. So what is the value of K? 2. And now if I put here, then I get same ratio. So I have not determined that I have done some mistake. See. So this way, this chapter is very easy, but you have to check after doing this that our answer is correct or not. So if you put K equal to 2 here, then now see 2 to the 4 minus 1 3 and 3 upon 3 1 ratio. If you put here 2 minus 1 1 1 upon 1 1. So both ratio become equal. Our answer is correct. And now if you put here 2 to the 4 plus 1 5 1 upon 5 and 1 upon 5 is not equal to 1. So our answer is right. And K equal to 2. If you know the equation, then you put here 2 to the 4 minus 1, then it is 3 3x or not? 2 minus 1, 1. So 3x plus y is equal to 2 to the. So this is the second equation. And see, one clue I inform you. That if lines are parallel, then coefficient of x and c coefficient of y are same. But constant term are different. Only constant terms are different. If lines are parallel, no solution exists. So this is the clue that coefficient of x, coefficient of y are same. If not same, then divide all the term by and make it reduced form. And reduced form, if you see, then both coefficient of x and y must be same and constant term are different. So our answer is right. So this way I have completed example 2 of exercise 3.5. Clear? Third sum. Example 3. They say that solve the following pair of linear equations by the substitution and cross multiplication method. So substitution method I leave up to you. Okay, you have to do 3.3 exercise, no? In that I have explained you substitution method. So here I only explain it by cross multiplication method. So here, yes, you see a1 upon a2 is 8 upon 3, b1 upon b2, 5 upon 2, both ratio not equal, that means unique solution you obtain, and unique solution obtained, therefore we can apply cross multiplication method. And also they said us, and you put this constant term on this side. So in next time, means next step, you have to put this constant term on this side, and you have to write both equation in which form? Standard form. Okay. Now write solving equation 1 and 2 by cross multiplication method that you have to write, and after that x upon equal to y upon equal to 1 upon. Clear? So x upon b1 b2 c1 c2 column. Okay. Downward arrow, upward arrow dotted. Put your hand here, C1, C2, A1, A2. Then here A1, A2, B1, B2. Now do cross multiplication. X upon plus minus 5 4 20 minus plus minus 9 2 18 minus 18. Okay. So product of these two minus product of these two. So put it now. Product is negative, then put in bracket. It is equal to y upon minus 27 minus 32. It is equal to 1 upon 16 minus 15. 3 5 are 15. And therefore x upon minus 20 plus 18 minus 2. Simplifying your rough work. Okay, rough page you have to simplify. That is equal to y upon say minus 27 plus 32. So 5 plus 5. 32 minus 27. Okay. Then it is equal to 1 upon 16 minus 15 is 1. So what is the value? You have to compare this with this. First and last only put minus 2 here. So what is the value of x? X equal to minus 2. Okay, final denominator is 1, so no need to put 1 here. And y equal to 5, 1 ja 5, that is 5. So y equal to 5 and x equal to minus 2. To put here, check your answer is wrong or right. 8 2 ja 16 plus minus 5 5 ja 25. 25 minus 16 is plus 9 minus 9. Yes, it is satisfied. So I have not done any mistake in this calculation. while if you put this value here in second equation, again 3 2 ja 6 minus 6 and 5 2 ja 10, 10 minus 6 4, 4 minus 4 0. So this answer is correct. Okay. Okay, now you understand this. This way I have completed third example of exercise 3.5 and I applied which method? Cross multiplication method in example 3. Example 4, and there are how many examples? Example 4 has sub-examples 4. Oh no, 5 examples. So this example 4 is very large sum. So I will do next time. Okay. After means example 4 has 5 sub-examples. So we shall do next time. Thank you and have a nice day. You do illustration sums of textbook so that you get more practice on that. Okay. Thank you and have a nice day.